Whatever we just went through, we felt a global shift for the worse.
I don't give a goddamn about fucking Corona.
More of a Corona man myself.
Sick, dude. Viral pandemic. Sick.
It's Corona.
I don't know about you, but just before the pandemic, I was feeling extraordinary. I felt like everything was starting to make sense. It was almost too good to be true. The good thing is that from the low lows, we have two options. Either stay down and take the defeat, or rise like a phoenix from the ashes. The most important thing we must put our mind to is that we can always get the good out of a bad situation, even if the situation is global. No one was prepared for what we were about to witness. And the one thing that was clashed the most was fear and freedom. If there is one thing we love as human beings, is being free, right?
What will you do without freedom?
The power to act, think, or speak as one wants. But we were taking this away when the whole world was under lockdown.
Imperative that you understand we are in complete lockdown situation.
The point of this video is not to focus how and why all the bad things happen, but what kind of lessons we can absorb from 2020 and 2021. Before we dig deep into this, I would truly appreciate if you can borrow me 1 second of your time to smash that like button below. It really helps me spread videos like this even more, so I don't feel like hearing grasshoppers when I publish the videos. Thank you so much for doing that. Now let's dig in. Before and after the pandemic, my day was pretty much the same. Wake up, meditate, exercise, eat, work, hang out, and sleep. However, not all I felt was the same. With all the fear in the news, people were keeping a distance. And socializing is the only thing that keeps our mental state healthy. And of course, people were protecting themselves. But the protection took the essence of humanity away. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then the restrictions. All those restrictions. Come back home on Thursday, go out on Monday. And then I got COVID. Another 20 days at home. By not socializing with friends, with colleagues, and with family, we had a lot of time to think. That's what I did. I was thinking, what was the whole point? I mean, I was earning great by doing the things I love, but still this essence of life was missing, and it made me feel this sadness. The moment I hit rock bottom emotionally, I took out a piece of pen and paper. I was fully immersed to find 5 important lessons from all that is happening. I was hanging out with my pen for about 30 minutes before the words came flooding in. I have the words written here that honestly made me feel the essence of humanity in me again. The first lesson was that most people are gullible. If you have the media, you can literally make people fearful of anything. I know this pandemic was real, and of course, we shouldn't take it for granted. I had it, so I know. But except for the things we could have done, like washing our hands, wearing a mask, keeping a normal distance, what kind of protection would fear provide? By realizing this, I was fully relieved of all the tension that was caused by the media. I wasn't watching the news or reading anything about the pandemic. But whether we like it or not, grandma will call, some friend will call, and we're surrounded by it from all sides. Even the best conversation starter was, damn, when is this gonna end? There was no avoiding it. The second lesson was that we must find a way to enjoy with ourselves. I don't know if you know this, but many people, and I know them personally, can't stand the feeling of being alone with themselves at home. They cannot stay alone with their presence for a few minutes. Immediately they want to get out and mix with other people. The pandemic didn't allow this to happen, because most people were working remotely and they were sitting at home. There wasn't much company to share. Most of my days are me behind the PC, editing, sending out emails, doing brand deals, etc. But I use my time once a week to go out and just blow off steam. This was famously gone during the pandemic. I then decided that I was going to fill up the day with incredible activities. I took another course by Matt Diavella, I got 3 new books to read, and used some of my time at night to watch documentaries or funny TV shows. I know we thrive on human interaction, but it wasn't like we were the last man on earth. We had less people around us and more free time to do the things we want and learn. The third thing I've learned was that now is the time to upgrade ourselves. When was the last time you had so much free time for yourself? I think we will never have so much free time or me time, as we say today, for ourselves after all of this is over. We can use this time to learn a new skill, maybe even a new language.
I don't speak Spanish!
I personally finished 3 courses lately, which were 2 about YouTube, and I chose to take down this road on YouTube with more professional approach. I went to another country to buy a camera, lights, mic, and tripod. Before everything is finished, I chose to maximize my productivity and enjoy the time I have. I would suggest you do the same. Start on a new journey, learn a new skill, maybe even a new language. Just do something productive with your time. The fourth lesson was that now is the time to start an online business. I was long back working online, but since the pandemic, online business is blooming. More and more businesses every single day switch to remote approach. They sell things online, they deliver the product to your doorstep, and best of all, they don't pay gigantic rent. Also interesting to know that many YouTubers in the investing niche reported spike in views in the pandemic. It's obvious because people want to feel safe and secure, and the global situation shook that safety. So they turned to find solutions to back their financial situation. With so much information out there, now is the time to start an online business. I'll leave a link in this video that should pop right now that you can watch more and learn about making money online without any investment. The fifth and the last lesson was that when everything gets quiet, the real you reveals itself. When all the noise gets quiet, we take off the mask in the mirror. This is easily proven with one meditation session. When we sit down in those quiet moments, our brains start to make all the noise. The thoughts you have are the real you. By being around people all day and getting all these notifications and calls, you don't have the time to see the real you. Now we have all the time in the world to think about our life and reflect on it. Just like we said in the second, not many people enjoy the time with themselves. And maybe now it's a great time to think, why is that? If we don't want to be around the real us, then why would anybody else want to share their company with us? I decided to use all my time to navigate my strengths and weaknesses and do an evaluation. This gave me an incredible insights on the weaknesses I should focus on to fix and amplify on the strengths I have even more. The same goes for the things I wasn't enjoy doing but had to. For example, I was enjoying creating a YouTube video, but I was having a hard time creating B-rolls or in-between videos of me like the ones you see now. I found a way to enjoy doing both because I tied my goal to the end result. For example, if you see me talking to the camera for 15 minutes straight, you won't find the video very entertaining, right? Especially for a new YouTuber. That's why I have to make it more interesting by creating more videos of me brushing my teeth, laying in the bed, or making toast. And honestly, I'll have a hard time watching a YouTuber speak for 10-15 minutes without any movement. I tied my goal to the end result, and the end result was that you guys enjoy watching these videos so we can hang out more on each and every video. I hope the global situation will be over soon so we can feel the relief on global scale and simply enjoy the freedom of being alive. Champs, thank you so much for watching this video. It would really mean the world if you can tap that tiny like button below to make it turn blue. You doing that helps me spread videos like this even more. Also, if you don't want to miss any of the next videos that we will create in the future, make sure to tap that subscribe button too. Thank you so much for doing that, and see you in the next one.